Hello everybody, and welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm rather going to be doing a quick video for a great Saturday morning, and going to be repotting this guy and dividing a baby that I found, smaller plant, to put it in this other little pot of babies. You can see that they're actually not seed grown, but rather also baby plants that I found on other plants. You should definitely check out that video. I will leave it at the end of the video so that you can check that out. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So here, obviously, we have our sphagnum moss in our, how well can you see that? Little bowl here. Oh, I'm bumping the fly traps. And all you gotta do is just pour, let's actually do these. Just pour some water in. Whee! Yep, pretty satisfying, pretty simple. Now, since they're dormant, you don't need to give them too much water, but it is good to do so, because dry soil is never good for growing fly traps. So I'm actually going to compress this down. The water is actually pretty warm since it's been sitting in my room. It's room temperature. So I'm just going to press that in there, let it soak. Push it around a bit. Actually, it looks very gross, but I've been working with it. So keep in mind that you can also use peat moss for repotting them. I just like to use sphagnum moss because I like the results, and when I've done peat moss, it's just never as successful. So it's just why I'm using it today. I'm actually going to drain some of this excess water into this little pot because I have not watered it. Just give it a little drink. Yep. And so now we can begin the repotting, because when I squeeze it, then water comes out. I don't know how well you can see that. So let's actually get into that. So I'm going to move the bowl, move this, and get this. In which easy way to get it out, just squeeze the bottom, or just tap it. Squish it back and forth. Oh, I got something out. A little piece. So I'm just going to keep squeezing. Now keep in mind this is a dormant plant, so that's why there are a bunch of small traps. It was actually quite big when I got it, I'm not gonna lie. So it'll be fun to see how this turns out in next summer. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but this was filmed in 2020. If you just go look in the description thingy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so because this pot is not cooperating, I'm actually just going to dig under with my finger and pull it out. There we go. This is something that you're going to want to do gently. Just get all the sphagnum out. Then we have this pot. And then we have the Flytrap. So, this is my newest plant. I did not get it like yesterday, but I have not gotten one recently. Okay, so, I did not know this. There are multiple plants in here. There's one, dormant. Set that aside. Now I gotta tear this. These rhizomes are actually really small. So unwrap this carefully, gently. And there we have another plant. You can actually see white root growth. That is very good. I don't know how well that is to the camera. But that just means that that is fresh, new growth, and that your plant has been thriving and happy. Let's actually remove the soil from the other rhizome. Okay, so because I did not expect there to be so many plants, I thought there was just going to be a main plant and a baby plant. I'll just need to quickly grab some pots. So, if you would be a bit graceful and let me do that, then yeah. Hold on. Got the pots coming around. Wait. So yeah, little pots, pretty cute. Yeah. And instead, we can actually just leave this alone, since it looks like we're just going to be putting 3 main plants in there. So, goodbye. And now, let's get to work. Just take our bowl of sphagnum. We can actually reuse this pot for one of them. Oh, the fresh sphagnum is always very good for them. Now, if you just got a plant, you don't have to repot it, but I do it because it's often sphagnum around, and then there's a small bit of peat moss around the rhizome. I just don't like that much. So I make it all sphagnum. So the technique that I use the most is not to put a finger through like that, but to move it all to one side and just lay the plant down. Oh crap, the sphagnum moss is getting everywhere. So, like I said, yeah. And then I'll take this main plant because it's pretty cute. It's got those little traps. And lay it down. Just like that. And now we're done. Let's set that aside. No, I'm kidding. We still need to cover up the side that we have not filled in. Now, once again, I don't know if I have absolutely horrible lighting and I'm the only one that can see anything. So, I mean, I can't redo the video because it's repotting something. I wouldn't just take it out of the pot for the video. And so there we go. One happy plant. Set that aside. Now, let's take this second one. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's pretty noisy. So then you can put soil in your pot. Remember, I just set it on the side. There's some in the back. and lay the plant in. So this one you can definitely tell is dormant because of its large, low to the ground, heart-shaped leaves. Beautiful petals. So I actually did think this was a single plant, once again, with just a small, no, I actually thought it was single plant for a long time. And then one time I just saw this little growth bud shooting up in a different area than the main plant. So I decided, looks like there's a small plant. We're gonna need to repot that and get it in a happy position, perhaps with the others. And so I brought the others and I started making this video, and that's when I realized there's 3 large plants. Most likely not mature, but definitely not small plants. Once again, another beautiful small plant. I'm liking how this is turning out. Let's set this, use up some of the last of our sphagnum. Probably should have put more in the bowl. Oh, it used up a perfect amount because it looks like we're just going to be able to finish this off. Now our baby plant, not baby, but plant can just be set in there and we can fill in the gaps around it. I actually do not know how long this video is. Trying to make it quick, going as fast as I can. And just like I assumed, we're out of sphagnum, but we got all of them potted up. And here are the results. From 1 plant to 3 happy little guys. That one is so cute. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. And if you tap the bell, then I can see you in the next video. So, goodbye.